Welcome to the Blue Bodega, this the Shakedown, fool. Shout to E, the chosen one, the same difference. If you came to listen, keep it a bean. I'm from the town, B. Yo, put your threes up. Come on. Yo, let's go. Live from the Blue Bodega, my crew major. If you a true player, this one's for you. And if you ever got beat for your paper, the Blue Bodega gon' have the truth for you. We the Blue Bodega.
Yeah, yeah. One more again, one more again, one more again, one more again. Come on now. I'm too blessed. You're too kind. You're too kind. You already know what time it is, man. Welcome to the Blue Bodega. Bienvenidos, Nueva York. Let's talk. You already know what time it is, man. We got a star-studded show for you tonight, man. We coming to you guys live, celebrating and paying homage to the New York Knicks. And thank you guys for joining us. You already know what time it is. So listen, without further ado, we always introduce the people that's with me. Because without me, there's no them. And without them, there's no me. Because that's how we roll. So yo, first and foremost, how my brother's doing tonight? Talk to us. I'll start off with Same. How you doing, brother?
Good, brother. Good, brother. It's always good to be here and chop it up with the bros. Now we about to get into what these New York Knicks and these NBA teams are doing, man. I'm ready to talk about it. Let's get to it. You heard? Go New York Championship Knicks.
No doubt, no doubt. And like I said, without me, there's no them. But without them, there's no me. We got my brother Ghost. What's up?
Yeah.
What's up?
We here, man. We here. Schedule's released. NBA season is right around the corner. Got to get into it, man. We got to get into it. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
You know, so I apologize, Ghost. I'm sneezing a little bit, man. I'm allergic to that Spurs cap, but it's all good. It's love. You know what I'm saying? That's all it is. I got allergies to or ops. I always break out in rash and hives and all that. But I love you. So my body is telling me, you know what? We gonna deal with some things going on because we allergic to whatever's going on over there. But my spirit is still with you because you're my brother and I love you.
Is that what that is? Because no wonder.
Yeah,
the
bro.
moment I stepped into the blue, it makes sense now because I've been sneezing the moment I came into the Blue Bodega studio.
Oh man,
it's a fact. I understand something. You know, I know. It's communicable. You know what I'm saying? It's communicable. So. First order of business, man, we want to thank everybody for joining us tonight that's live watching in. But most of all, man, we want to make sure that you like and subscribe. If you're loving what you're hearing, and if you're hearing what you love, this is the channel for you. So please hit that like, subscribe, and notification bell so you can know when we on, and we can give you your fix for the New York Knicks. So you know what we do when we outside. We slide.
We slide. So what we getting into first, gentlemen? We talking the Russell Westbrook.
Let's talk about Russ, man. Let's get that.
All right, go ahead. I'll let you deal with that, bro. Let's do it.
Yeah, the first thing we're gonna do, man, we're gonna talk about Russell Westbrook and his retirement, man. We're not gonna act like he didn't make a major contribution to the game, man. Gotta respect some of the things he did in his tenure with these teams, man. As it says here, with his accolades and awards, man. 2017 NBA MVP, 9-time All-Star, 2-time All-Star Game MVP, 9-time NBA team, you know what I mean? NBA scoring champion 2015, NBA assist leader 2018, 2019, and 2021. And he's on the 75th anniversary team. I believe that would be like probably the Supersonics, Oklahoma City. You know what I'm saying? His career stats. His career stats, man. 24,457 points. Come on, that's work. Rebounds. You know, all these triple doubles, all these stats right here, you gotta commend what he did when he was on the court, man. And he played at a high level, man. It don't ever look like he wanted to leave anything on the court, man. And I respect what he did and what he brought to the game. The only thing is he didn't win a chip, man. And some of the best players and some of the players that I admired most played this game at a high level and still didn't get a chip. And he's gonna join that crew. But much respect to Russell Westbrook, man. Great player. Hate to see him go, but he know when is his time. I believe he's like 37 years old, something like that. So I appreciate what he brought to the game, man. How y'all feel about that, fellas?
E, you on mute.
Yeah, E, you on mute, E.
All right, I'm back. I'm back in the game. Back in the game. You know what I mean? First and foremost, shout out to one of the most exciting point guards to ever play this game. He came up in an era where the NBA was still tough. Remember that. He was able to transition into the new era. He's 37 years old. So that means he came up in the LeBron era, the era where KG and Paul Pierce and Rajon Rondo and all these guys were, just fading off into the sunset, but they still had a little bit of the left in the tank to teach him how to do things right. He came up in the Chris Paul era. He came up in the Dame Lillard era. He came up in the Steph Curry era. He played against the best point guards in the NBA. And it was never a night where he didn't put on or show out. He was well respected. He was one of the most athletic point guards to ever play in this game. His highlight reels damn near was every game, every night, for years in and years out. He left everything on the floor, and no questions about that. He loved the game of basketball, and a lot of things went on wrong in his career, but we here to celebrate him. We're not here to, talk down on him. We're not here to talk about the low-level parts of his career. We're here to let the world know that this man gave everything that an NBA player could possibly give. And the greatest thing that fans of other teams like myself would say, right, is at times we begged the Lord to let a Russell Westbrook come to the New York Knicks. And that right there is the greatest homage that you can pay a player. When you want him on your team for years, I'm talking about over 10, 12 years, we all wish we would have had a Russell Westbrook, If things didn't work out for an NBA championship for him, but he's a champion at heart. He's a champion on the floor. He's a champion in his career. He's a champion in life, man. The man did so many things as a philanthropist in communities and charities. And, only thing he didn't contribute to was his dress code. I can't get with it. I had to say something about it. It was crazy at times, but that was him and who he was. And like I said, he left everything on the court, man. Shout outs to that brother. He is always going to be in my top 5 dead or alive point guard list of all time. Let's talk about his triple-double accomplishments. In a day and age where those are not easy to come by, he made them look like it was nothing, and we didn't appreciate them because he did it so frequent and so often, and he averaged a whole season, 2 of them, if I'm not mistaken, of triple-doubles, man. So every aspect of the game, nobody can take anything from him, and that's what we're here to give him his flowers, man. Shout-outs to Russell Westbrook, one of the best to ever do it. And like I said, in my top 5 of point guards, dead or alive. We can argue that later on.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Ghost, you want anything you gotta say about this guy here, man, and his accomplishments in the league?
See, because he did a thing to Spurs fans, so I get it. You know what I'm saying? He ran wild like a breastfed child. Against the Spurs. He had to face that 4 times a year. So I definitely want to hear what Ghost say. He's probably taking a, commercial break for a second, getting some things right. There he is.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
So, man, I can't say enough about him. And I think that the greatest gift in the world is to open up the New York Knicks show talking about a absolute accomplished player in this league, man. And he's on the screen, and I don't think anybody can argue what he brought to a team, his work, his value, his work ethic. He was definitely an Iron Man. He played many, many games in this league. He didn't miss many seasons or anything like that, man. So Man was there, man. The question was, is he going to be there? Russell Westbrook was there. And he played with some of the best beside him and still always contributed. So, shout-outs to him, man. Shout-outs to him. Ghost, he terrorized you 4 times a year. Please tell us how you feel about it.
Man, he's a future Hall of Fame in my book. And I just had to put him in the OKC jersey out of respect.
Yes,
just because
Yes, sir.
Everybody went their way. He was the only consistent situation over there forever. So, nothing but respect for this man. He was the villain in the story many a time for me as a Spurs fan. However, respect for this dude, man. King of the triple-double easily, bro. It ain't even close. Sad. It's just sad, the fugaziness of the Hardens and the Durants, but it is what it is, man.
Yeah. Tell you what, though. He had some monstrous highlights against the whole world, bro.
Crazy.
Oh, my goodness. Man, oh, man. You talking about speed, baseline to baseline, handle, athleticism, slashes, get to the whole defense. He played defense.
Oh, yeah,
he played defense.
Yeah.
And he just was fearless. Russell Westbrook reminds me of one of them kids from the hood that you just couldn't tell him nothing because he was just on that level, and don't let him get it done because he's going to let you know about it all day, every day, and on Sunday.
That's a fact. That is a fact.
He just was a dog, man. In football terms, when they call you a dog, put dog and put an equal sign, put a collar on his neck with spikes on it, put his face there. He was him. He was him.
Yeah, he was.
And I hope we appreciate him. I hope we appreciate him, man, because a lot of people didn't appreciate him. I hope we appreciate him. For anybody who want to talk about players 6'6" and under, he is top 5 all time. All time.
They're going to not allow him in the Hall of Fame since we're in the conversation? Because
absolutely. His numbers speak for themselves, man.
Right. Right.
Absolutely.
Real quick, man. Shout out to Miss H. Yo, what's goody? You know, we here.
Miss H with the deal. With the deal, dollar bill. We shining tonight. Says he look. Get that all into the camera. Let everybody know what time it is. We're not
big facts.
We did this.
Since we talk about the Knicks, man, let's get right to it, man.
Yeah, let's get right to it. Same
we outside. You already know. We outside with it, man. We slide.
Yeah, we slide.
Listen, man.
Go.
It's right ahead, man. The trophies this year obtained by Jalen Brunson. I'm going to say it right now. This will probably never be done again. As individual trophies, the NBA Cup, the NBA Cup MVP, All-Star Shooting Stars, Eastern Conference Finals, Eastern Conference Finals MVP, NBA Finals, NBA Finals MVP. These are all trophies that he attained in one season. Accolades. Accolades. From the ESPY Awards. ESPY Awards. Best male athlete. Best pro basketball player. Best championship performance. And best team. I do not think this right here will ever be done again. If he would have got the season MVP, it would have been an entire sweep of the league in regards to any trophy out there available to win. Who got the MVP this season? Probably SGA or something like that?
I think it was. I think it was.
All I know, it wasn't Brunson.
Right.
And he was, out of all trophies to obtain, he got the most important one, man. The NBA Finals one with his team. You know what I mean? Championship, New York Knicks. Who would have thunk it? Y'all gonna have to pay homage, man.
Bing bong.
You're gonna have to realize when you are bearing witness to greatness. And one thing is crazy is that even though he won all these championships, his attitude and demeanor did not change. He's already ready for the next season with that same cold stare and look in his eyes like what happened didn't even happen. It's already over with. He feel like the job still ain't done. You know why? It's still so many doubters, so many people still trying to put an asterisk next to his name as to why he won. As to why he won what? Everything but season MVP? If you can't,
Every blood clot team
there is available to win, the man done win it. So come up off it. All right?
You understand?
Listen, man. I'm going to pass
I want a piece of every team.
on to you,
Every
bro.
team. Every blood clot team.
Even All-Star Weekend. Even All-Star Weekend was
Yeah.
the same.
Yeah, it was serious for him. Look.
No days off.
Look, no days off, bro. So, same. I want to stay on this for a minute, right? I want to talk about, because Ghost is about to feel the burn right now. It's about to happen. It's not his fault that he about to catch these Spider-Man strays. It had nothing to do with Ghost, right? So let's talk about, don't do that. You got to come back here, brother. I need you. You know what I'm saying? I need you for this. Okay, hold on.
I was taking a sip of my juice. I got you.
Okay, I understand. But I need you for this. NBA Cup was against the Spurs, right? What did they say about that, Same? They didn't give us the credit that we deserved in that. Oh, man, that's an in-season trophy. Y'all celebrating like y'all won a championship. It wasn't Ghost. It was just everybody. Ghost team is just who we had to play. He was doubted. The Knicks was doubted in the NBA Cup. We're not going to speed through this. We're going to take our time with paying homage to our team. And every Knicks fan out there is going to love everything we about to talk about because this is for you and it ain't Cleveland. All right? So we're going to talk about the NBA Cup, Same. All the rumors, all the doubters, all the haters, all the prognosticators. Oh, the New York Knicks fans is celebrating like they won a championship. You don't see how they acting over an in-season trophy. They are bugging, yo, New York. Imagine if they win an NBA championship because of the way they acting now. We heard all that. But you know what Knicks fans did? We put two middle fingers in the air and we kept it moving. We hung that Raptor in the jersey, and the players looked at that and said, we hung that jersey, that banner in the Raptors, and the players said, you know what? That ain't good enough for us. We're not the ones who feel like we accomplished anything. And we don't even want that banner up until we win an NBA championship. That was the actual conversation that happened coming out of that. But of course, we know James Dolan like the flossy floss, right? So he did what he does, and that's how that went down. Now, let's just fast forward to the All-Star game. Shenanigans, as my brother LRP puts on. Please catch that on the network as well. Fun. Enjoying themselves. It's for the people's voting, for the players to go out there, enjoy themselves, have a weekend off, and chill. He just happened to capture a trophy too. You know what I'm saying? On his fun days off. He just happened to be a part of the All-Star Shooting Stars and bag a little trophy up. You know what I'm saying? Bringing something home for the fans, like I left to relax, but I came to present. That's just what we do. We just had a little fun. But now let's get into it for real. NBA regular season is over. all the doubters, all the you know what I'm saying? We went down 1-2 versus Atlanta. There was all type of noise, all type of disrespect. The Knicks lose this, and they gonna have a problem on their hands. Really, Mike Brown? Really, Jalen Brunson? Really, Carl Towns? His name is Stephen A. You know the rest. And yet we're not talking about him either today. He gets none of our airtime, sucker MC. So we're gonna talk about the disrespect from everybody saying. Our friends, people that we love that's not Knicks fans. Yo, y'all lose to Atlanta. It's crazy. Guess what, suckers? After that second loss, we won 13 straight games. Some eyes was open. Some eyebrows was arched. Some thoughts went back. These dudes is really making it to the finals. Even had dudes on podcasts like It Is What It Is with Cameron. Like, the Knicks ain't gonna go through nothing but lose. As soon as they get to the Garden, New York fans do this every year. They go to the Garden and then they lose. So I'm going to just sit here and just watch them lose, Mace. How you feel? Well, I don't know, kid. You know, right now, we really, really out here. We balling. You know what I'm saying? So you got to let the fans feel how they feel, you know? We went through that. We went through that, right? Mm-hmm. We went through that. Guess what? Eastern Conference Finals MVP. And we had to wait for the winner of the conference that everybody said, no matter who's the winner, is going to take the NBA championship. Let's talk about it.
Those are facts.
So we kept going through the word war, the whole season. But we kept on closing mouths. And now we finally get to the destination that could solidify us with gorillas. And guess what happened? Snatchies. 2 games in San Antonio. You heard? Snatchies. Mm-hmm. Down in each game. But guess what? When it was time for the cream to rise to the top, boys, guess what? We did that. Number 1, game 5. Let's talk about it. The performance that we've been waiting on is what I like to call it. Same. Dropping the 4 fever and elevating this team to their first NBA championship in 53 years.
Amen. Amen.
53 years. And every Knicks fan just now that's listening, watching, is feeling the goosebumps. Go put your gear on. I don't care if I can't see you. Go put your gear on. This is for you. This is for us. Mm-hmm. And again, like my brother aforementioned, these accomplishments will never be snatched from his confidence. And we may not see this ever again in the history of our NBA lives. Mm-hmm. Shout outs to the captain, number 11, Jalen Brunson.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You know what I mean? I could guess, Mr. Madden cover over there, he ain't got much to say. So I figure we just go outside with it. You don't want to add much to it, do you? You want to?
I mean, we need to hear from him. He got his hat on. He's still representing his team.
It was the 2K joint. It was
it's all in the video.
Yeah. The fans need to hear from you. It ain't us. Because we could do this all day.
Look,
just in regards
he made history. Yeah. And I say this, and I'm out the way. On top of all this, this is all nice, right? Mm-hmm. But the most important thing, for me at least, and this is as a Spurs fan, bringing a championship to the New York City area, to the tri-state area. Like you said, 53 years, bro. That's legendary. He solidified himself as a king of New York. Mm-hmm. That ain't easy to do.
Yo, bro, shit, bro. He is up there on the Mount Rushmore of New York City. You hear me? I'm talking about our Mount Rushmore, not them Babe Ruth Mount Rushmore, Mickey Mantles. I ain't talking about that. I'm talking about the Eli Manning. I'm talking about the Derek Jeter. I'm talking about the Jalen Brunson, and I'm talking about the Lawrence Taylor. You feel me? Because people still got Lawrence Taylor on the Mount Rushmore of New York City.
Mm-hmm.
But if we talking a different sport, a lot of people put Mark Messier up there because of what he did for the Rangers. You know what I'm saying? And it still hasn't happened since 1994. So he's involved.
Gotta be. Definitely
they almost
gotta
had
be.
it a couple of years ago, didn't they?
Yeah.
It was in the finals or something.
Yeah, they was in the Stanley Cup finals, but that young team wasn't ready.
Well, shout out to them, man. But you know, when we outside, man,
we slide.
Little appreciation for Anunoby. I keep messing
his name. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Listen, man. As my brother Sane put on for the brother Jalen Brunson, who is the captain and the MVP, I want to bring up one of the most underrated, unheralded players in the NBA. Possibly the best two-way player underrated in the 2025-2026 season. Mr. Iron Man, Mr. Do-It-All, Mr. Don't Have Much to Say, but let me show you in my play. Mr. OG, my guy, Anunoby. And I want to talk about this guy being possibly the MVP if Jalen Brunson doesn't have that 45-point game. This man was on his way to absolute win the MVP in the NBA Finals. He played defense ferociously. He played offense when he needed to. He didn't have to do anything. He didn't shoot much to score his buckets. He played against the best player. You saw what he did against Wemby. You saw what he did when we needed him the most in defensive stops. But most of all, he had the play possibly that will go down as the biggest play in NBA Finals history.
Facts.
And he made it with 1.2 seconds remaining for the New York Knickerbockers to win Game 4, which was pivotal in New York City after dropping the previous game before, sending us back to San Antonio with a 3-1 lead. But not only did he do that, he was a catalyst. He was a catalyst in a 29-point comeback in the NBA Finals for the first time in NBA Finals history. Mr. OG, my guy, Anunoby, averaging 23.8 points, 4 rebounds, 1.5 blocks, and shooting 55% from the field. What more could we say? Except it says Anunoby. Ongwakwe, we love you. That's his first name, by the way.
Facts, man. I can't say enough about him, man. To reiterate on what you were saying, man, if Brunson didn't have that 45-point Game 5 closeout game, Anunoby would have dropped another 25, 28 points, he would have got MVP, man. He was the most consistent player during the finals itself, man. He was actually really consistent throughout the playoffs. He got hurt. Well, he got hurt in
the Philadelphia, the Atlanta series. So he didn't start. He didn't start in Philadelphia for the first 2 games, I think.
Man, his presence, man. He make his presence felt, man. He could create his own shot. You know what I mean? He could pass. And if you leave him over in that corner, man, you see it. Shooting 55% from 3. A lot of those was in the corner, man. And then when you got used to him being in the corner, and then Cat started playing the point forward, he would slash from that corner to the whole running baseline. Oh man.
You already know what happens. You already know what happens.
He could be unstoppable if he really wants to. It don't matter position 1 through 5, man. He showed what he can do. In one position, you're not big and strong enough, and even to the tallest one. Wemby was tall, but he didn't have the strength. He looked at like, you know what I mean? I ain't gonna lie, man. He was looking like a grown man out there, like a linebacker playing basketball sometime against some of these players, man. Shout out to OG, man. When we first traded for him, I understood the RJ Barrett. I understood it. I'm like, all right. You know what I'm saying? But mind you, he was even getting hurt with the Raptors before he came here. But I was like, all right, you want to give up on RJ? But when they gave up quickly too, I was like, man, damn. And then he opted out of his he had the option. He opted out of that, and then they re-signed him for that big money. So you was like, man, he got to come out here and perform, because now he's a $250 man. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And every part of his game is more than equitable to what we're looking for out of these players, man. Like, he's very impressive. He can be a number one option if the game was dictated that way. He can be a number one option on anybody's team, man. But I love how he lets the game come to him and he makes you pay for it. And he does have the ability to create his own offense, you know what I mean? And he turns his defense into offense as well, you know what I mean? Shout out to OG, man. And Anobi, man. I might have to get that jersey.
Absolutely. Key moments in the finals, man. Key moments in the finals. You know what I'm saying? The block that led to the possession for the shot that was missed, for the tip-in pause. That was all him. That entire scenario happened because of him. Time and time after again, he went to the hole, letting it be known, my strength, my force, my athletic ability, I'm not going to stop. Brought Wemby to him with the jab step, pump fake, 3-4 times. Once he had him to commit, strong enough, fast enough, and more athletic enough to go by him. We've seen them highlights. We just not running them tonight because we paying homage. But again, he is what you call a New York Knick. He's one of these guys that I say is a throwback player, right? He could have played in the 90s. And he would have been a problem. At his size, his strength, his ability to shoot like that, he would have been a problem. Because dudes wasn't shooting like him back in 1992, 93. He would have been a problem. Guy his size was mostly under the basket or on the baseline, banging, pause, you know what I'm saying, boarding, you know what I mean, or going to the hole tough, or whatever the case may be. Junkyard dog type. But him, he would have gave problems to any of those power forwards in the 90s. He's big enough, strong enough, and he can shoot well enough and more than most of them. So, shout outs to that brother, man. And I can't wait to see what he got this season. Everybody coming into the season healthy. And let's talk about it. You know what we do, same when we outside. We slide.
So the schedule got released, man. A couple key matchups over here. Now that King James is over in Philly, how y'all feeling about that situation over there for the
I'm gonna let Thane take it away because the saxophone's gonna have to come on when I start. So yes, take it away, bro.
I'll have him ready.
The NBA know how to make their money. They know what the people want to see, man. But we're not going to allow whatever matchups has happened the first night to overshadow the fact that game one tip-off is about paying homage and respect to the New York Knicks, putting that banner in the rafters, you heard? No matter who we playing, a 42-year-old LeBron that teamed up with the Philadelphia 76ers, Jaylen Brown and whoever, Joel Embiid, all them over there. The New York Knicks. This day is going to be about the New York Knicks, man. Hanging that band in the rafters after 53 years, man. You know what I mean?
And Fame, I want to talk about that, right? I want to go through a couple of layers. Not yet with the saxophones, but I want to go through a couple of layers.
Mm-hmm.
First of all, I'm super, super excited for something that hasn't happened in over a decade, and that's the NBA back on NBC. I am so blessed to have that where it needs to be, man, because that's what made us the fans that we were. And shout outs to Ahmad Rashad, because he was one of the brothers that made me watch the NBA on NBC, especially pre-game before the game started and the interviews. And
we're gonna get to that.
Yeah.
Definitely gonna talk about that. What we talk about right now is these matchups and how the NBA is creating a schedule to where it's must-see TV, man. When these teams right here, and then you got the Christmas Day rematch.
That's gonna be a good one right there.
You know what I mean? Like, so you already know that the tickets for that game is gonna be, it's probably be decent.
Is it the Knicks at home or San Antonio?
That's what I'm thinking. I gotta check that. If it's
and what time is it? Because I'm down to be up here live talking that crazy while we're watching it, but that's a whole separate conversation.
Yeah,
it's gonna be a good one though, man.
And then you got the Spurs OKC. I think that's happening opening night as well. They got the night game. We got the mid game.
Good one.
And then I forgot who got the early game. But basketball is back, man. When the Knicks win, basketball as a whole becomes better for the league, the fans, and the whole entire world, man.
Absolutely. I think the Boston Celtics played the first game, the early game. I think the Celtics played the early game, right?
Okay.
I think so. But what you guys were alluding to, man, is listen, look how much money the NBA is about to generate on opening night due to the New York Knicks winning the NBA championship. And that probably, I cannot wait for us to be live, right? Because I'm definitely going to be at the watch party because they're going to have one, right? Because I'm not paying $2,000 to sit there. But I will be at the watch party and I will be boots on the ground with you brothers like how I normally get down, especially for that game, right? But it's going to be electrifying. Remember, we've never seen, as New York Knicks fans, the opening of Madison Square Garden with the presentation of a ring ceremony as NBA champions in our lives, the first game of the season. No Knicks fan that's under 52 knows anything about this. If you're 52 and under, you don't know nothing about it, and you was too young to understand it when it did happen. So we're all going to enjoy this for the very first time. And I think that's when reality is truly going to hit, Sam. When we step on, when we open up the season as NBA champions, that's when we all really going to do it. You know what I mean? And the money is going to generate. The money's going to generate.
Yep. And
it's gonna be exciting season, man. Exciting season.
Hang them banners. Just know, we will be defending our title, man. Every game, we're gonna treat every game like that. You know what I mean?
Oh, I think the rest of the league knows, trust and believe. They're making the moves to make it so, but let's get right into it because when we outside,
we slide.
The revamped East, new challenges for the Knicks. Heavy is the head that wears the crown, or rather, heavy is the crown, something like that.
Yes, sir. Heavy is the head that wears the crown. Come on,
right? The East got reloaded. A whole lot of movement. Get into it. Let's go. Pause.
Come on, let's get into it. Same.
You could just start going around. She would say the East got meaner, concrete jungle pressure, surrounded, outgunned, but never outworked. Come on, man. the Knicks got that dog in them, man. They gonna keep fighting, man. They're not gonna lay down just because dudes decided they want to team up to try to gang up. That don't mean nothing to us, man. We're gonna get out here and do what we do, man. LeBron joined the team like that because there's somebody that asked Jalen about recruiting LeBron. You know what Jalen Brunson said? Jalen Brunson told him, I don't recruit, I compete. You know what I'm saying? We out here to defend our championship, show people that it ain't no fluke.
So
it ain't no fluke, man. You come to New York, you think it's something going to change, and it's going to be the same outcome. BTA and back on the MTA. Listen, man, I'm gonna throw it to my boy E, the chosen one from the Bronx, man, because I know he want to get into how all these teams suddenly got some flames under their feet when they seen the Knicks win. After the Knicks win, everybody like, yo, all right, I guess we gotta make moves. We gotta do some things and shake up the East because the West was the West, and the West ain't looking like king no more, man. If things ain't even, then the strength is now shifted to the East in regards to all the moves that have been played, that been made, and the players that have been united together on these teams. You got two superstars on this team, you know what I mean? It's like it's spread out evenly, man. It's gonna be, we welcome the competition, man. As a native New Yorker, we welcome the competition. We like when people talk crazy, doubt us. So when we get the up on you and we talking crazy to you, you understand why you getting that. You know what I'm saying? We're not the type to just give you the business just because. Well, I'm lying about that. You will get the business if you come out there wearing a Spurs jersey or something like that. Dudes will rip it off your back.
See? You see?
I'm saying, and you show up with the hat. I'm trying to ignore that. I'm trying to ignore the fact that you show up with that Spurs hat to a New York Knicks show. Matter of fact, yo, E, hit him with the saxophones, man. Tell him how you feel. I need a saxophone session from you, man.
Yeah, let's throw the saxophones on, because first of all, we're gonna talk about this revamped piece. I don't give a fuck how many of y'all on my paper. You understand me? And when I look up at that slide right there that my brother elegantly put together, there's 14 brothers up there. You trying to tell me my team was that serious that it had to have 14 transplants to be competed with? Yes, that's what that means. That we brought all of y'all where y'all are at right now. Without us, there is no y'all. So pay homage to the Knicks due to your contracts, due to your new teams, due to whatever you got going on. Every endorsement, every commercial, everything you do, go to us. Without us, there is no 14 of you suckers up there. And we didn't want none of y'all, by the way. Let's get that out of there. Let's put that out there first. We didn't want none of y'all. Now we waiting for all of y'all to come to us. And we out here. Jon Snow, Game of Thrones. You understand? And for every time we win, I'm acting stupider and stupider and stupider. People ask me, yo, E, you all right? No, I ain't all right. I'm gonna let y'all know exactly how I feel each and every time, each and every game, pre and post. Because they coming for our heads, Pope. And it's time that we defend the crown the way that we should. This season is going to be even more exciting than last season. And can't nobody tell us nothing. With every victory, I'm acting foolish. We making a show after every win. Because guess what? They tried to stack the odds to compete. But we got to let you know, you walk away in defeat. Wipe your feet before you step in my house. And that will be Madison Square Garden. And everywhere we walk, we bring the garden with us. So watch your asses. And you better buy tickets, because we flood stadiums and invade homes. B&E.
It's a fact. There's no home stadium safe with the fans of the New York Knicks. It doesn't matter east, west, south, north, wherever you may be. The New York Knicks will pop up and show out in your city. Just know that. You know what I mean?
Running through the door with the fofo. You understand? Yo, Deuce. Shout out to Deuce. The Knicks have literally redeemed NYC.
That's a fact.
Yeah, man. Yes, sir. Shout out to Deuce, man. Make sure you hit the like and subscribe. We out here trying to pay the bills, keep the light on. You know what I mean? And that helps. Because it helps us pay the rent. But yeah, man, it's dope to see, man. It's dope to see finally the power shift, man. Because for the longest time, fam, even from the outside looking in, and I haven't been keeping up, it's just recently as of late.
Mm-hmm.
For the longest time, fam, the West is what the power was for the longest time. You know what I mean?
At least a decade right now.
At least. So to see this shift happening, man, I think it's dope. And I think it was long overdue. It just, now it's going to get crazy. Because, heavy is the head that wears the crown, fam. Jennings Brunson and the Knicks got the target. So you know what it is. But that being the case, in the words of the great, what's his name? I'm blanking on him, but he said to be the best, you got to beat the best.
That's a
Ric
fact.
Ric Flair, there you go.
Woo!
Woo! But yes, sir, man. When we outside,
we slide.
And yo, talking about feeling right at home, the NBA is back on NBC.
Mm-hmm.
Let's talk about it, people. Like, how we feel about this, man? I think it's dope.
Mm-hmm.
And it's nostalgia, man. And this is why I decided to go with this look with the slide, fam. Just bring it back.
Facts.
Let's talk about it, man.
Money.
That's money right there.
Money.
So
That's what we grew up on. You understand?
I don't gotta have cable to watch the game. They need to get back to that. You want viewers, you need to get back to that. All these subscriptions to everything, you're blowing it, bro. I gotta have Netflix, Hulu, Prime, Paramount to watch some sports. It's getting out of control, man. Back in the days, man, you just turn that dial, get up and turn that dial and catch a game. Y'all need to get back to the people who put y'all in the positions that y'all in right now. The people watching that had access to make that choice. You know what I'm saying? With no cable television, man. Everybody gets cable and subscriptions to watch the game.
This brought the NBA back to NBC.
The Knicks. Oh man,
the
Knicks is the reason for everything.
The Knicks brought the NBA back to NBC.
They was there last year on NBC, and a lot of them games was the Knicks. I don't know if it's because I'm in the tri-state area, but a lot of them games on NBC last season was the Knicks. Because the Knicks are must-see TV. We just everybody gotta keep it real with themselves, man. We love to be hated, and y'all love to hate us. People love to hate New York, and New York love to be hated. That's what y'all don't understand. We like that shit. You know what I'm saying? So it gives us the reason to be able to disrespect you in all kinds of ways. Because you're willingly hating us because you ain't us. You know what I mean? If you was a New Yorker, you would have understanding. You would know what it is. You know what I mean? About the struggle, the grime, being the laughing stock, the butt of people's joke. Even meet a chick. She like, yo, you rock with them bum ass Knicks? You know how it feels?
That's crazy.
For a woman that probably don't even watch sports, but tell you that your team is some bum ass Knicks? That is crazy. You know what I'm saying? Them days are over though, man. Because when you got that championship, when you got that WWE, but it give you that WWF feeling, come on, man.
Same.
Come on. I'm feeling like Chuck Dog out here.
You already know what time it is. Yo, same. Shorty's talking about, I don't even understand why you like them. Not recognizing that you just took 50% of your relationship away from yourself.
Facts.
You didn't even realize that. You didn't realize you put yourself on a week's time out. Soon as you said that, you displaced yourself for 7 days until I got at least 3 more wins to say hello to you again.
Oh, here you go again, watching them bum ass Knicks. They ain't gonna win. What? Yo, that's what Man Cave started. I'm not surprised if a Man Cave ain't start somewhere in the basement. That's when people started moving in the basement apartments in New York. That's when that shit started. Well, we started moving out because a girl started disrespecting them about the Knicks. Word up.
Yeah,
But
shout out to Deuce. Talking about
anybody
TV, he said bring back Cablevision. But
Facts.
hold on, this my guy. We like to be hated. Yeah, man, we like to be hated, but we gonna be the most vindicated at the end of it all. So pay attention.
That's what I'm saying, man. Yeah. For real. So anybody else got anything they want to add about the NBA on NBC, man? That's what I need. I need that regular TV analogs.
I was about to get the intro music for it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, well, you know, they'll try to
copyright. Gotta chill out.
Yeah, they'll try to hit us. They don't even want you singing and emulating that shit.
They'll be like, wait a minute, hold on. Is that yeah? Get him. He's got it. There he is, right there. Over with.
Shit.
So this is a paying homage day, right? There's somebody that I need to pay homage to that I grew up watching. I grew up always waiting to see what he was going to have on his interviews. He was well beloved by the players in the NBA. He did it for at least 4 decades, and I watched him as a young kid do his thing, and I'm gonna miss him. Shout outs to the great Craig Sager and all your Blazers, man, who is a staple of the NBA on NBC. I will miss you, brother. And I know you're up in heaven looking down at the New York Knicks and saying to yourself, you guys finally got one. And I would have loved for you to interview Jalen Brunson at the NBA Finals at the end of that game. You will never be forgotten. Neither will your Blazers, neither will your love and your humor for this game.
Amen. Shout out to School. School, what up?
School.
Oh, and by the way, since we own the Blue Bodega, talking about things, School, I'm going to allow her to write a nice paragraph on what bet she lost to her brother, E the Chosen One, and what she has to do for all the New York Knicks fans.
She wasn't
Please, please let everybody know what you will be doing.
Oh, this is a Knicks space, she asked. Yeah, it is. How you feel? How you think I feel? I've been having to deal with it, me being a Spurs fan this whole time. So we here. It is what it is. Knicks is on top. I can't be mad.
Am I lying? I think that's what I heard. Scoob is a Celtics fan that lost a bet to E. Is going to have to wear a Knicks jersey in front of Madison Square.
Lord, hold on.
The real
I gotta hit it with the Lord. Oh, Celtics fan.
That's what I heard, man. I was listening. I think that's what I heard. Man.
Get that out of here.
You right, man. She typing. I'm gonna let this one marinate. She typing. I'm sitting back in the cut like peroxide.
To this
bubbling.
To this day.
That's what it was, right, E?
Yeah. But I'm gonna let her write because I want to be able just to have this on cam. You understand, Stan? I want this on camera.
You see now, you done fucked up. You know that though.
Yeah, about that time. Time, man. Heading towards that hour. I'm gonna go ahead and do my closing first, man. I appreciate everybody coming through. pay respect to the Knicks, man. It wasn't easy. You know what I mean? It's been a long road getting here. I've been literally waiting my whole life for this. You know what I'm saying? We got there, and basketball is just better when the Knicks are winning. You know what I mean? And the sport for the fans is just better when the Knicks is winning. There's no city out there bringing the energy that New York City bring to the game of basketball as you've seen this year. A few things were over the top, but we different like that. So remember, when you go to New York to watch these games, I don't even know if you're gonna be able to afford the tickets no more. I'm not even gonna lie, man. Especially when they playing somebody like a LeBron James. So you get to watch the Knicks and a LeBron James. Ticket prices for games like that are going to be astronomical. So you're going to catch a lot of New Yorkers, Knicks fans down there in Philly. You're going to catch them in Indiana. We travel well, man, and I'm proud of it, man. We're going to go ahead and defend our title, and we ain't looking to be coming up short, man. We're not looking to play second fiddle to nobody. New York Knicks. And it's always Knicks and 6. You heard? It's your boy, same difference. Blue Bodega.
Shout out to Scoob again. She out here doing the lift. Be safe out there. Be safe.
I just gotta
hands
echo.
on the road.
I just gotta echo one more thing. I just gotta echo
one more time.
Just one more time. I just gotta echo one more time. You know what I'm saying?
Is that real? That's real?
Oh, I almost broke my tooth on it. It's very real. Back to us.
Deuce. Eventually, Deuce. But right now, we wrapping it up, man, because we hitting the hour mark. We got things to do and production to get through in the backstage and what have you. Pause, but we'll get back at it again here real soon, man. So just stay tapped and tuned in.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead.
In case y'all didn't notice, I got, of course, our other beloved team on, just to represent them. But I bet nobody has never seen Giants and Nick here look this good together. You feel me? The blue ocean and blue and orange skies. Woo. Sorry, Sam. Sometimes I get overwhelmed. You know what I'm saying? I get emotional. You know what I'm saying? You can't spell emotional without E.
I'm feeling good today. I'm trying to tell you. I got this hot. Come on, man. Let them know,
I'm feeling good today. I got that flashing on. All of my bills is paid. Hey. You already know, brother. You feel me? And the smile is from eyebrow to eyebrow, man. Ear to ear, too low. The smile is from eyebrow to eyebrow, brother. We have come, we have seen, we have conquered, folks. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's nothing nobody can say to us as New York Knicks fans right now, except for congratulations. If anything else comes out your mouth after that, hateration in the worst way. And we don't care because we like being the villain anyway. So we want you to talk crazy so we could talk crazier. This season is going to be one of those seasons that New York Knicks fans have never seen before. We're going to have to be the ones dethroned. We're not going to be the ones chasing the throne. We're going to be the ones trying to repeat on the throne. And in order to beat the man, you got to beat the man. And there's 5 of them. And they are NBA champions. And nothing can take that from them. So, I normally go crazy, but I'm too relaxed today to do that. The saxophone's been played. My boys said what they needed to say. We are the generators of the NBA capital because of us, changing teams because of us. And one thing that I gotta say to one player, and I'm gonna be watching this season because I hate you. I cannot wait to see Tyrese Halliburton and them bum-ass Pacers versus our team. We gave y'all one and y'all couldn't even do it. We earned ours. Remember that with your bum ass. He the chosen one from the Bronx. Y'all know what time it is. HBO all day. Like, subscribe to the tribe. You know why?
Congratulations to the Knicks. Congratulations to Jalen Brunson. Wemby, I expect greatness out of you this season. Let's get it together. Pass on them boys. Let's get it. You know what I mean? So, stay tapped and tuned in, man. We're going to be here. Hit the like, hit the subscribe, especially for the tribe. And Scooby-Doo, trash. Now I can type, boo. Hey, look, Scoob, I mean, it is what it is, man. But spread the word, man. Hit the like. Maybe we could do this full time one day. But in the meantime,
Hey, Ghost, real quick before you go. Do you know what the full bet is? That's why she said boo. So the full bet
she
is...
got to wear the jersey, I'm sure.
No. She has to stand in front of Madison Square Garden with a custom-made jersey that says Scooby on the back. It has to say her name on the back as if she's playing that night versus Tyrese Maxey.
That is crazy.
Because if I would have lost, I would have had to go all the way to TD Garden, put a 1 on my jersey, and put Chosen on the back, and stand there and take pictures and shit.
Yo.
All right, family. Great show.
We out.
That being said, man, we out of here.
She says she got you.
Peace.
Peace. Oh, wait a minute.
One.